Hey everybody, it's Steven GetMoneyMyrick here, and in today's video I'm going to be going over the Blazing Trial in Trial Grounds and the best way to go about completing it, because some people might be struggling with this. There's not actually a puzzle to this one. It's not like an order you have to do things in too much, so there is a little hint I will give you all. But it is more just that after every fight you lose 50% of your HP, and so if you're underpowered, this is going to be pretty difficult to match up. When are you taking buffs, when are you taking meals, and when are you going into fights? So the number one thing is, if you're struggling, try to get a bonus early on that will recover your HP. Maybe it is plus 60% healing, maybe it's something that recovers your HP at the start of the round, maybe it is lifesteal, but you really, if you're struggling, want to be targeting one of those. And there is another tip here about saving these turkeys for later, which you'll see. So you don't actually have to pick up some of these because you don't need the rewards right away, so you're going to want to save them until the end of the boss, and you'll see how I do that. But those would be the biggest tips for completing this event. Like I said, I'm just starting on the early stuff on the sides here, going through showing you the map and the order. There is a point where I show you all of the buffs I have. It took me a long time to get a lifesteal buff going. Luckily I was pretty overpowered for this map, so I was still able to complete it, but I think this is the first time right here I actually get any lifesteal or really any healing whatsoever at all. My Elena obviously helped keep me alive for a good part of this as well. But yeah, I just added together the clips of the order I did it in. Here you can see I got the plus 60% healing, and here I had a pretty tough choice. You can see how low my health is, and I was debating, like, do I want to go for another one, or do I want to just try and heal back up? And I think I decided that I'm going to try and save those two for later. I'm going to do a fight here and see with my Lena. You can see we got fine, and we actually got that buff there to restore 4% of our HP at the start of battle. So here you can see some of the stuff I have. You can see I don't have any giant life still. I do have a little bit of life still, but with how strong my Mad Ryu was, I was able to get it. And then here we finally get a big bit of life still. But life still is kind of interesting. It's one of those things that, like, it's good, just like defense is good, until like you get one shot in the back row and it seems like it doesn't really matter what you had or what you did. But yeah, we're just going around the map completing these different events, getting the different rewards, getting the different buffs, but definitely obviously concentrate on defense, concentrate on healing, concentrate on anything to keep you alive, and try to space out these turkeys, these chickens, whatever you want to call them. Special dish, hearty meal. Try to spread out these hearty meals so that you're good. Here, for example, I got the burn enemy fighters, so I'm actually going to show that one off too. That's what I ended up using on the final boss, because that's something that, if you're not aware of, is a pretty strong strategy. I'll probably make a video showcasing it, or like a short, that you can put in some weak level 1 heroes, or just some weak heroes that survive a little bit, and be able to burn for extra damage. But you can see we did clear that one boss, and we came back and we got the turkey we had left behind. So we will go ahead and beat this one, and we'll go ahead and get the other turkey so that we're at full HP for all these boss fights. And come up here, I'm going to show how I do the burn strategy, which I don't know if I'm doing it completely correct. There's maybe an optimal way to do it. And you can see I don't have my EX move up there because I'm still auto fighting and I wanted my healing thing to happen more often. But you can see I had a bunch of like weak heroes here, and obviously my Dalsim got a bunch of supers too, but I pretty much like took them down with just that. So obviously not all the way, but did a lot of good damage so that my other team could come in and clean up. And honestly, they still struggle a little bit, so you can also exit the fight if you're failing, but you can also use that burn technique on some of the final bosses if you're having issues. So that's my tips for clearing the Blazing Trial. Again, the big thing is saving those turkeys until later so that you can replenish them and get one at the end of each fight. Get your tokens here, and that is how you complete it. Hopefully you all found this video helpful. Hopefully this tip helped you out, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.